team, and you're surprised by being put into bat first after Sri Lanka won the toss?
I think we got lucky, especially when they won the toss and we were thinking that they would be batting first, especially when you come to Wankhede and play on such a brilliant track. And even in the hurdle, when we decided that if we win the toss, we would be choosing to bat. But that didn't go according to plan, but we were lucky, as I mentioned earlier.
Shreyas, thank you so much. It was a treat to our eyes, actually. It was love watching you. मुझे पूछना था, short ball has been a problem for you since the beginning of this World Cup. And today we saw some great pull shots. How much are you prepared for the next match against South Africans? Because we know how good they are with the short balls.
When you say it's a problem for me, what do you mean?
We have not a problem exactly, but it's troubled you. That's what
troubled me. Have you seen how many pull shots I've scored, especially which has gone for 4?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, if you're trying to hit a ball, you're bound to get out anyway, irrespective. It's a short ball, it's an over pitch. If I get bowled 2 or 3 times, you all would say that, okay, he can't play an in-swinging ball, he can't play a cut if a ball is seaming. So, see, we as players, we are bound to get out on any sort of deliveries. You guys have created that mahol outside that he can't play a short ball. And I feel that people are picking that up every now and then, and it plays on your mind regularly, and you keep working on that. Coming from Mumbai, especially from Wankhede, where the bounce is pretty much even, and it bounces way more than any other pitches. So I've played majority of my games here, so I know how to tackle it. It's just that when I go to hit some shots, you're bound to get out, and sometimes it may work, sometimes it may not. And majority of the times it hasn't worked for me. Maybe that's the reason you think it's a problem for me. But in my mind, I know there's no problem. सर देखिए, ये जो खबर फैल रहा है बाहर, वो तो बोलने का आप लोग ही पिक करते हैं. तो मेरे पे भरोसा है, मेरे स्किल्स पे भरोसा है, और मैं कितना खेलते आया हूँ. आई एम एक्सपीरियंस्ड इनफ टू प्ले सर्टन डिलीवरीज, एंड आई मे गेट आउट अगेन एंड अगेन, बट आई डोंट माइंड टू बी ऑनेस्ट, एज लॉन्ग एज मेरे को खुद पे भरोसा है और मेरे जो टीममेट है वो मेरे पे बिलीव करते हैं, वो मुझे ज़्यादा सपोर्ट करते हैं, तो वो मेरे लिए मोटिवेटिंग फैक्टर है. बाकी कुछ मैं ध्यान नहीं देता हूँ.
Shreyas, you had sort of like a difficult 4-5 months when you're out of the game, and then you came to Sri Lanka, you had a bit of a setback. So when you came back after that, the Australia series, what was your state of mind like, and what is it that you kept telling yourself during that period?
Yes, it was a difficult ride to come out of an injury, especially in terms of fielding. I wasn't able to move as I used to before, but the trainers and the physios, they worked pretty hard on me, especially in terms of recovering after the games, because 50 overs, it takes a lot of toll on your body. And once you get used to it as an athlete and as a player, you focus more on the recovery aspect. And it is crucial for me, especially at this point of time when I'm playing consecutive matches, how I go back to the dressing room after the matches, how I train, all these aspects are critical. And yeah, I just keep ticking the boxes in terms of preparation and see to it that when I come to the game, I'm 100%.
Shreyas, hi. Sometimes as a batting group, do you just, talk to yourself that we don't, thank God we don't have to play the likes of Bumrah, Shami and Siraj, especially in conditions like today?
Yeah, looking at today's bowling and the previous game, definitely. We are lucky not to play against them. But at the same time, we bat to them in the nets. So it gives us an added motivation to come and play any sort of bowlers.
Sresh, first day when you guys trained here at Wankhede, we saw you practice for more than a couple of hours, and throughout that session you were looking to go big, whether it's the pull shot or the deliveries pitched up, and you were doing exactly the same today. So in your head, were you like kind of looking to make that intent kind of statement with the bat, because the starts were there in the World Cup, but the big score came today and you kind of replicated the training?
Yeah, it was playing on my mind right from the start, because I was getting tremendous starts in the first few games. I wasn't just able to capitalize on what I was getting to. But today, I just told myself that if it's there in my area, I'm just gonna go take the bull by the horns. And yeah, fortunately, it worked for me, and I hope that it keeps on working for me in the future as well, because the team is in a great space at the moment, and the players are cherishing each other's performance. That is very important when you come in such a big stage. And yeah, talking about my batting, I was just playing every ball on the merit. The wicket was awesome to bat on, and yeah, grateful to get this score today.
Shreyas, congratulations on a great knock. But my question is about the bowling as a batsman. Which one you thought were more dangerous bowling, Asia Cup final or today? By Indian bowling. Which was
Asia Cup, acha. I think the current bowling attack, it's pretty hard to say, because in Asia Cup final I was sitting out. From outside, it was a bit different, but now playing on the field, I felt that today's performance was surreal, especially by the bowlers, the way they stood up to the occasion. And once we got that 2-3 wickets, we just capitalized on that. And as a bowling unit and also as a fielding unit, we supported our bowlers by taking a few catches here and there. So yeah, team, as I mentioned earlier, team is in a great space of mine.
Yeah, Shreyas, three of you could have got hundreds today, Shubham, yourself and Virat. In a such similar situation, do you all talk to each other about your dismissals, missing hundreds and all?
See, this is the stage where you play for the team. You don't play for your individual performance. And I felt that... Yeah, I'm getting there. We definitely discuss about missing out on centuries or half centuries, but going forward, say if we are put under the same situation, I would have to go against the bowlers, right? Like if I'm batting on the 47th or 48th over, I won't be thinking. I was sighting the ball pretty well. It's just that I missed out on that particular ball. It was a little away from my body, and Madhu Shankar was bowling brilliantly. The way he bowled with the new ball, and also he came in varying his pace, bowling slower ones here and there. He bowled smart. And yeah, talking about our performances, we definitely discuss, and few balls here and there, I could have got to 100, but nonetheless, there are a few more matches to come, and hopefully I'll be able to get one.
Shreyas, you obviously come from the batting group, but are you privy to the conversations that take place between the bowlers in particular when they are preparing for such matches? Because in the lead up to this match, there was not much of a workload for the bowlers, but then they showed up the way they did today. So if you're aware of the conversations that they have had in between games, if you can share some of it.
See, bowlers, they are so much experienced. They know exactly what is happening on the field. And as a batsman, we keep exchanging our information, especially if we are going to bat next. They come in and they talk about the conditions, what is happening, and in that conversation, the bowlers are also around. And they also watch what is happening on the field. So I feel they are experienced enough to pick up how the wicket is playing and what they'll be able to execute in the second innings if we are bowling second. If we are bowling first, then definitely they are individual bosses to know what is happening, and they so experienced that we don't have to tell them basically anything.
Shreyas, considering your issues with the back this year, do you consider yourself as blessed? You're now part of a team Indian team which has reached the semi-finals of the World Cup. This year has been slightly tough for you. So in that sense,
yes, I was longing to come back to the team, and looking others play on TV, it was a difficult situation or position to be in. I am thankful for where I am, and I also want to thank myself for working hard to be here with the team. I know the grind and the preparation I went through before coming here. It was intense, and also the people who supported me through this journey. I would just like to thank them for being there for me and supporting me through thick and thin.
Yes, in this World Cup, we have seen the teams which are doing well. They have pushed forward in the middle overs batting, like Henry Klassen, Mitchell, and you also your team also. So just wanted to know how much of impact this World Cup has seen of shorter version of the game, especially while batting in the middle overs. Also, the field has
you're right. It depends on how we get the start. If the platform is set by the top order batsmen, especially 1, 2, 3, it is easier for us to come in and capitalize and carry forward the momentum from there on, especially in the middle overs. And if the wicket is as beautiful as it was playing today, I feel that 300 would be the par score on such wickets. And going forward, we have to capitalize on the starts that we get and see to it that we build that solid partnerships in between, by which our main finishers would come in and seal the match.